Hi, thanks for stopping by. I'm Matthew Widget from Go Narrative, and welcome to this Story Snackable. Today we've got a quick tip for you. How would you approach writing a script? You know, this can be a pretty intimidating task. There's often a lot of information that you want to try and get into one of these scripts and compress it down into something that sounds great on camera. As it happens, we're in the process right now of creating such a script for one of our clients. How do you take all that and compress it down into something really sleek that resonates and is going to get people's attention? The first step is you need to gather all of the information up. Value propositions, sales presentations, product information. Get as much as you possibly can. Then what you need to do is you need to go through two of our Go Narrative frameworks, the 3D framework and the TRIPS framework. As you go through the documents, you're going to be looking for things that you will extract and put into the frameworks. What do the 3D stand for? Desire, difficulty, and denouement. You're really thinking about who your target audience is on this. What's their desire? What do they want? What are they seeking? All stories have change at their core. So you want to look for what somebody wants to change about their situation. Then there's difficulty. What stands in the way of getting to that desired changed state? And denouement, untangling of the knot. This is really sort of the combination of how the problem was solved, how you helped solve it, and what any outcomes are. You'll be filling in the 3D framework as you go through all those documents. TRIPS stands for Transformational, Reasons, Innovation, People, and Storied. All stories have, at their core, a state of change. That's the transformation. Reasons are the rational backups, the proof points for your product, solution, or service. Innovation is all about how their life is going to be better or different. This is all about the magic secret sauce. P is for people, making sure that you're pulling out which people are involved. Every story has a person. S is for storied. It could be case studies or anything else that helps articulate the outcome. Okay, so now you've got your frameworks and you've got all the content, so get processing. There's going to be a lot left on the cutting room floor. A part of the intent of this exercise is to simplify. By simplifying, you're going to make it easier for your audience to understand what it is that you're trying to tell them. Use the 3D and TRIPS frameworks to help you distill. Here's another word of advice. We suggest keeping the 3Ds at a high level. The TRIPS you'll actually want to apply for any key topics that you want to get across. We generally recommend choosing about 3 topics. Okay, so what next? Well, next what you do is you map out which topics you want to talk about in which order. Because the 3D framework is really about that story structure and flow over time, you can use it as a guiding light to architect the overall webinar itself. So the next step is to carve up the time based on the topics. If you follow these tips, you'll find that you've got a really nice process to pare down all that information into something really digestible that you can then put together into a script. Let us know if you've got questions. Thanks for stopping by and have an absolutely wonderful rest of your day. Cheers.